of Oxford, and there's the hook right there just east of Interstate 55. Let's go ahead and take a look at the velocity real quick. We've already seen what's left of this storm here is the storm we just were on for a tornado warning about 10-15 minutes ago. We've got a very small but tight couplet there hugging along 278. Eventually it's going to cross into Lafayette County and start to come right over Oxford. So let's go ahead and track that out for you coming into Oxford. So in the next 30 minutes or so, it's not quite going to make it to Oxford. It's still moving a little bit slow, but we've got a tight couplet, and eventually it's going to move into Aylesville here by 1029, Meadowview 1031, and Wallace as soon as 1015. So if you're in Wallace, you need to go ahead and take shelter, as well as the city of Oxford. If you live in central Lafayette County, which includes the city of Oxford and the University of Mississippi, I need you to go ahead and take shelter, as there is a tornado warning in place for you guys, and this is in place until 10:45 p.m. So for the next 45 minutes, I need you guys to be taking shelter. This is going to move right down to just north of 278, right into the city of Oxford, which is a pretty populated area, as you can imagine, with a big university, and it's going to be doing so here quite shortly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the debris tracker. For right now, it looks like it's just a little bit off. I mentioned earlier that if you see these orange colors, that would indicate that there's a chance for a tornado on the ground. Right now, it looks like it's a little bit east of where it should be, which is good news for us right now. I don't think it's on the ground. Let's go ahead and check what Memphis is saying in the chat. And they still have it as radar indicated, which is a good sign for us. And you can see where I drew that circle is just east of where the hook echo is. So this is the main area of rotation right here, just a little bit west of that. And this is coming into Wallace right now, moving through Panola County, moving towards the city of Oxford, Mississippi. So I'm going to go ahead and back out just a little bit, give you guys a good idea of who is included this warning and who is not. This does include Oxford and Taylor, and it is just now about 5 minutes or so away from moving into Lafayette County, right along 278, right into Oxford. So this is going to be moving in probably the next 30 to 40 minutes or so for Oxford, and it's still got a mildly impressive couplet. You can see some brighter greens than we saw earlier. The reds are not nearly as impressive, so we still got an area of rotation right here, but it's still a dangerous situation. So if you live in Wallace, Burgess, Aylesville, College Hill, and College Hill Heights, Molly Bar Cove, and the city of Oxford in Lafayette County, you guys need to be taking shelter. I know it's a Saturday night, maybe you're out at dinner. Maybe the kids are home alone, the parents are out on a date night. If you're a kid hearing me, hopefully you can go ahead and take shelter. Not a bad idea to have some sort of helmet. Definitely want to have shoes on, and please don't go out and try and look for the storm. You're not going to be able to see the most concerning part of the storm, because if you look at this, if you're in the city of Oxford right now, you have a massive wall of rain and what I would assume to be some small hail in there as well before you get to the tornadic part of the storm. And again, it doesn't look like it's on the ground, but that can change for us really quickly. We saw how quickly the storms earlier oscillated between looking good, spinning really quick, and then not so good. So we're going to have to watch this very keenly over the next half hour to 45 minutes or so. And again, in Oxford, you won't be able to see it.